What's up? My name is Jamie Aaron, and today I'm going to show you a quick tip for playing minor 2-5-1s, both chords and lead lines, using the same chord shape. So we know a minor 2-5-1 chord progression has a half diminished 2 chord, or a minor 7 flat 5. And then for the 5 chord, we're going to play just an altered dominant 7th chord, and then a minor chord for the 1 chord. So unlike a major 2-5-1, we resolve to a minor chord. And there are a ton of minor tunes that have this. You can also find minor 2-5-1s in some major tunes as well. It just has that change somewhere in the form. So here's how this goes. So we're doing this entire passage using one single chord shape. So what we're going to do, first go ahead and find your D minor 7 flat 5 chord. So we're thinking of D the root, A flat is the flat 5, C is the flat 7, F is the flat 3. But what we're going to do is we're going to add a few different notes to this basic chord shape. So what we're going to do is we're going to start out adding the 11 of D minor 7 flat 5, which is G. And in order to get this, we get this chord here. And in order to get this, you're going to take a bar, put that bar on the 5th fret over the 2nd string, 3rd string, 4th string, and 5th string. Put your 2nd finger on the 4th string, 6th fret, and then your pinky is going to play that 11th. So we get this. So now we have the root, the flatted 5th, the flatted 7th, and the 11th. And then we can resolve that back to the normal D minor 7 flat 5, or D half diminished. You can do this one of two ways. You can either play the pinky and then go back to that standard chord shape you're probably used to, or you can just move your pinky down a whole step, or down 2 frets. You can slide it or pick it again. Up to you. So that's our 2 chord. And adding that 11th just gives a little more melody, makes it a little more interesting to listen to. So then we're going to take this shape and slide it up a minor 3rd, or 3 frets. So from the 5th fret to the 8th fret. And do the exact same thing. And once again, same options for the fingering. So it's the same shape, we're just sliding it up a minor 3rd, or 3 frets. So if we take the normal half diminished shape, that gives us the flat 7, the 3rd, D sharp, the sharp 5, one of the altered notes, and A flat, which is our flat 9. So the sharp 5 and the flat 9 are both altered tones, and we can reach up to the pinky, that gives us the sharp 9, A sharp, another altered tone. So those are all altered notes of G7. Now we don't have a G in this chord, we don't have the root, but that's okay. There's enough information to give us the sound of the chord. Additionally, you can assume maybe the bass player or the other person you're playing with might be playing the root, might be playing the G, so you don't need to worry about it. And that gives us this nice consistency in sound. The ear follows this same shape. Now if you were playing a major 2-5-1, you could resolve that to a C major 7 chord. But to get to minor, we can take the same thing and move it up a major 3rd, or move it up 4 frets. 1, 2, 3, 4, up to the 12th fret. I'll put that bass note in there so you can hear it. And that gives us a C minor 6 with the 9th on top, and then with the root on top. So we have from the bottom the 6th, A, the minor 3rd, E flat, the 5th, G, and then there's that 9th, D, that goes down to a C. So you can take this same figure, 2, 5, 1. You could go up 1, down the other, and then up 1, and back down. You can change up the sound, but this will give your chord some more melodicism, a little more melody. And if you don't want to go to that exact same shape for the minor chord, you can go to C minor 9. Different C minor shape. So this is great for both comping. It's also great for chord solos. And you can actually arpeggiate with these shapes. You can use this as a great springboard for jumping up the neck and get something like this. So I'm arpeggiating this chord D, A flat, C, G, just right out of this shape. And then we'll come down the G7 altered shape. We'll make a little line out of it. So we'll start out in the shape, but then we'll add a few extra notes. A sharp, A flat, D sharp, B, B flat or A sharp, A flat, G, F. And then we'll jump to that C minor 6 shape. A, E flat, G, D, C. So we get a line like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. Here's this line one more time slowly. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this can be great for literally just taking the same figure and moving it up. Do that slowly. So the same kind of relationship exists in any kind of 2-5-1 when you start with a half diminished chord in any key and in any of your half diminished voicings that you might have learned up and down the neck. And here's a little theory as to why that works. A half diminished chord like D half diminished can also be a dominant chord like B9 if you take away the root. It can also be F minor 6. Knowing we can get a half diminished chord like a 2 chord, a dominant chord like a 5 chord, and a minor chord like a minor 1 chord, we can use the same shape to play all the way through a 2-5-1. Whether it's playing chords or playing lines, you can use those shapes to your advantage. I hope this lesson was helpful. Please click subscribe and follow for more video lessons. I post lessons, gear demos, and performances every single week. You don't want to miss the next video. Thanks for watching.